After a pretty successful offseason, we are now into training camp here for the 2025 NFL season. So, if you guys have missed the previous episodes, go check them out. Like I said, we had a fairly good draft and a fairly good offseason considering our money issues. Obviously, we cut Deshaun Watson to start the series. We made a couple of trades. And we're trying to figure this out with the money situation because it is not a great situation. Now, at the end of last episode, I think it said that we were in negative 18 million. I advanced past that. I think there's a glitch in the game where, like, in the before you enter training camp, but after the draft, like the draft recap week, the salary caps are all screwed up. So we do actually have $9.54 million in cap space. Which is good considering where we are at. But I did want to show you guys kind of just the team salaries and where we are at. So right now, if you look at how much money we can save by cutting somebody, there's not really a ton of good options. Obviously, we're not going to cut Myles Garrett. We're not cutting Conklin, although he is 31 years old. So at some point, moving off of him is probably the best thing, and maybe next offseason we look at rebuilding our offensive line with some young guys and saving some money, because obviously we still have Wyatt Teller as well making a lot of money, so we could consider maybe making some moves there. And Batonio as well, he's making a lot of money. He's 33 years old. So yeah, our offensive line, while it's good and we're making and they're making a lot of money, they are all getting older. So we're gonna have to figure that out at some point by going younger and through the draft, right? David Njoku also, he's going to be needing a new contract, so a bit concerned there. I really don't know at this point if we're going to be able to re-sign David Njoku. Like I said, the dead cap that we're dealing with, as you can see, $58.7 million in cap penalty this season. So we're in a tough spot. Like I said, we're in a really, really, really tough spot. And I totally forgot, but I think this happened in real life. And I'll go ahead and double check, because I don't remember this happening, but it makes sense that it did. Yeah, it did, and it's taken into effect this season. So Jerry Jeudy is actually on a 3-year deal. So we cannot cut him or trade him because of the penalty, which really sucks. Because I was actually considering trading him, but if we throw him in to the trade finder, I don't think... I mean, we can see, and I'll tell you guys why. I'll get to... Oh, well... We might actually be able to find something here that doesn't... Okay. We may have to pick up, like, getting someone like Alvin Kamara. That could help, because obviously I don't want to give Jerome Ford too many carries. He did get injured a couple times last season. So getting someone like Alvin Kamara helps. Obviously getting picks, we're gonna probably have to receive money, so we're probably gonna have to trade for a player, considering the contract situation. Christian Barmore would be really nice as well. So Jerry Jeudy is definitely tradable. Alvin Kamara, and then I think Christian Barmore, maybe the more long-term best option. And they obviously don't really have a lot of interest in him. He's still a 79 overall. He's not going to develop a whole lot more. And we have Hall, who actually lost his dev trait, which really sucks because he didn't play last year. You know what? I don't like that. I don't like that. He didn't play last year, so he doesn't deserve to lose his dev trait. He was injured. So, like, I'm gonna give him back star dev. If you guys don't like it, bite me. That's dumb. He should keep his star dev. It was star dev coming in, like, Yeah. We do have Tomlinson in there. Isaiah McGuire will be starting. Obviously, Greg Newsome, and Ward and the Max Duke. Ward will be our slot corner. So that's how we're going to play that. I do like the linebacker situation, so I'm good there. And then at safety, I don't really know what to do with safety. We got Juan Thornhill. He has a 90 speed. He's the better player. However, Hickman is younger, and we could develop him. The problem is he's slow. And so, like, 86 speed. I mean, he's not horribly slow. 89 Excel. Yeah, I think we'll just keep playing Hickman, I guess. But safety is something that we're going to have to figure out. Again, I mean, we could move. I wonder how good Max Duke would be at safety instead of corner. Just because 68 tackle, 80 zone, hit power is a 78. He actually might be a better safety than a corner, and his tackling will go up. I mean, he's a great corner. I don't know, man. Max Duke might actually be a better safety. He would play more. Oh, man. You know what we could do is we can actually play him as safety normally. And then, well, I don't want him as our slot corner, though. Oh, man, that one's kind of interesting. I don't know what to do with Max Duke. He's so good. He's so talented. I mean, that's why we drafted him, right? Like, he's so talented. I don't know. Obviously, the big story, though, is going to be Jeremiah Matthews, the rookie quarterback, #1 overall pick that we took in the 2025 NFL draft. And, you know, talent-wise, he's outstanding, right? He has a ton of talent. He's extremely fast. He has a good arm, an elite arm. But the downside with him is that he's 5'10", right? And me personally, I do not like short quarterbacks. He reminds me of more of a Kyler Murray, which I do like Kyler Murray. So, you know, it's a bit... He has a great arm, though. I'm worried about his height, and that's why I wasn't sure if I wanted to draft him. But he had elite everything. And so it was like, I feel stupid not to take him. So we took him. We'll see how it works out. Obviously, I hope it works out. I hope that him being 5'10" doesn't hurt us as a team. So we'll see what happens. But in training camp, we get him gold. We do not know what his dev trait is. Maybe he'll get a dev trait upgrade in this. Doubt it, but you never know. We got him a skill point, though. I am going to go with every position because I do want to make sure Zach Wilson is capable of taking over just in case we have injuries. Him being at 5'10" really, really worries me. And, you know, I don't know. I think his injury rating is fairly good, but he's a running quarterback. He's going to take hits. So we want to make sure that we have somebody that is at least capable of coming in and getting the job done, right? So we're going to work on Zach Wilson's training camp as well and just make sure we get him a skill point. Get him to a 70 overall. Zach Wilson has talent, right? He has a really good arm. His accuracy is meh, but, you know, overall, like, he's got talent and... You know, he's a capable backup for us. I feel like he's one of the better backups in the league. So let's go ahead and get him a skill point for sure. I don't really care about getting him gold just because, I mean, I don't really care if he gets, you know, star dev, right? So I'm good with that. Get him silver. Just getting him XP and getting him a skill point was the main thing for him. We got Ford a skill point, got him gold. We also, I totally forgot, we signed AJ Dillon in the offseason. So, ooh, this one's kind of interesting because I did actually put Max Duke at wide receiver. Actually, let me show you guys Max Duke, because if you guys missed the last episode, Max Duke had route running in the 60s. He's not a great wide receiver, right? However, he can play wide receiver as well as being a great DB. Whether we put him at safety or at corner, I'm still thinking about that. But I'll show you guys. So I put basically his exact same attributes. Now, I don't know his dev trait, and I didn't look, so I just put him as, he has at the very least star dev. So we gave him star dev at wide receiver, okay, for now. And then whatever dev trait he is at when we find out, then that's what we'll make him. But as a wide receiver, he's a 70 overall, and I think it's mainly because of speed, acceleration. His catching is really good. As you can see, all of the other things, wide receiver stuff, are all in the 60s, right? Release is a 59, not good. Agility is a 95, jumping is a 93. All of that is great. Change of direction is a 97. But he's a return man, and he's kind of a gadget player. I don't know if he's going to be like a legitimate wide receiver. But we have him, right? We have the ability to play him on offense, and that's why we've got Thrash, we've got Josh Parks, we have David Bell, who's also a 70 overall. We have receivers. Now, David Bell is only an 86 speed, which is a bit concerning there. And he's 24, whereas Max Duke is a 70 overall already and only 21. So I'm tempted to actually having him be ahead of David Bell on the depth chart, and then maybe trading Jerry Jeudy, and we're going with Thrash, Josh Parks, who's, I wasn't gonna take him, but like I wasn't gonna take a wide receiver, but when you're 6'6" and 93 speed, we had to take him. And his change of direction is a 97, which is bizarre. Like, he's a freak. Now we could put him at tight end as well. That is also an option. But we have David Njoku, right? So, anyways, let's go ahead and with wide receiver battle, I'm actually let's actually work with Jamari Thrash here, because Jamari Thrash is our number one guy. He's our number one wide receiver. He had over 1,000 yards a year ago, and you know, he's the main guy. So I need to make sure that Jamari Thrash can get up to star dev. If he can't get to star dev, we have an issue. But I'm assuming we can get him to where he needs to be. So let's get him gold here. Hopefully we can get him a dev upgrade at some point, whether it's in training camp, in the focus, you know, weekly strategy, just in a game, get him a challenge or whatever. So that's the hope, that we can get him up to star dev. It was really disappointing that we didn't get him star dev. But yeah, wide receiver, we have a ton of talent at wide receiver. And so I'm not really sure what to do. Now, Max Duke, do we really need to put him at wide receiver? No, we don't, right? He's a corner. But having a two-way player like that, I feel like is a lot of fun, and a fun storyline, right? So, and like he has dude, 97 speed, I would like to use him on offense. Like, if he's that talented and that good, like, I would like to use him. But let's go ahead. We got gold for Thrash. No dev trade upgrade, unfortunately. Let's go with Josh Parks here for the red zone battle. And I mean, he moves pretty well. I mean, for being 6'6", he moves great. Now, the thing is, obviously we have David Njoku at tight end. Maybe this gives us an option. That was a weird throw. Maybe this gives us the option of saying, hey, if we can't afford David Njoku, it's not the worst thing to lose him, and then we could put Parks at tight end. I don't really want to lose David Njoku, so like, we'll see. I mean, I feel like I should have money for next year to bring back David. So, like, I'm not really too concerned about that. But it is an option that we have where we can keep Josh Parks and we can go with, or, you know, we can let David Njoku go and keep Josh Parks. I don't, David Njoku is such an important piece of this team. I don't really want to do that. For our pocket presence, we're going to go ahead and work on the rookie center. What's his name? Devontae Eason. Yeah, let's go with Devontae Eason. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about the situation that we have at wide receiver? I think I am going to trade Jerry Jeudy, and that Christian Barmore option is really tempting for me, and I think I'm going to go that route. I forgot I had AJ Dillon, so we don't really, you know, having Alvin Kamara doesn't really make sense. So getting Christian Barmore, having him and Mike Hall, who obviously has off the field issues, but he's back. We can say he was, you know, suspended or whatever the whole year last year. He also had a slight injury. But then we couldn't, like, it wasn't an injury that took him out for the whole year. It was like he was placed on the 4-week IR. We just couldn't take him off IR for whatever reason in Madden. So yeah, having that as our interior defensive line, I think will be solid. And then the big question is, because he's capable, do we put Max Duke at safety? It just feels weird to put somebody at 97 speed to put him at safety. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. For this one, I am gonna go with let's go with McGuire on the long haul, and then I think I'm gonna go Mike Hall Jr. on the normal trench battle. I think we have the normal trench battle in this. Maybe not, but I'm gonna go with Isaiah McGuire. We got to find out this season if Isaiah McGuire is going to be that guy opposite of Myles Garrett, right? Like, that's going to be kind of the big thing this year, because if not, then we need, you know, obviously we need to take somebody in the draft. We need to find somebody that's capable of being an effective player out on the edge opposite of Myles Garrett, right? We don't need a super special guy. Obviously, we would like a super special guy. But we need someone that can just make plays, right? If they're going to double Myles Garrett, can we have somebody that can win one-on-one on the other side? We're also working on George Tuck, the rookie linebacker that we took, I believe in the 3rd round is when we took George Tuck, I think. But he does have hidden dev, so I'm excited to see what dev trait he has. It's more than likely star dev, but you never know, right? We also took the other off-ball linebacker. I can't remember his name, but I think Tuck is the slightly better linebacker of the two. Hopefully we can get a dev trait upgrade for one of these young guys. That would be really nice. But I'm excited to see how he does. He's going to be opposite of JOK. And then obviously we got Hicks in the middle. DB battle. Let's go for DB battle. Let's go Max Duke here. Get him a skill point. I'm really excited to see what he can do, man. He's outside of Jeremiah Matthews. He's definitely, did that just go right through his hands? He's definitely the most exciting and interesting player that we have. As I'm probably gonna have to restart this. I hate this drill, man. This drill is so tough. It is so tough. Gold for Max Duke. I hate that drill. I don't know why they made these drills so freaking difficult. Next up, I am gonna go with, man, I don't know. Derek Forrest. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot that we signed Derek Forrest. So we're good at safety. Let's see. Let's go with Derek Forrest here for the red zone DB battle. Although this might be really, really tough. I'm gonna just settle for star or for silver if I can, because I feel like this this drill is gonna be really difficult with Forrest. Why, man? This drill is so. I hate these DB drills. They're so difficult. I really wish they would like that. I'm on him, and of course I'm gonna get that animation. It's so frustrating. If you guys have any tips or like tricks on these drills, let me know in the comments below, because these drills take me so long to do, and like I just feel like if you don't get a pick in like the first 3, I just feel like it's almost impossible to do. Of course, that's gonna go right over me. Yeah, I hate these drills. I hate them. We're not even playing like a really good receiver too, and like they hold on to everything. Like it's impossible to knock the ball free once they have their hands on it. Like really, like that, you're gonna put that route in this drill? Like that one in the zig route. It's like, really? Like there's no way of telling. And I just, dude, he's so slow. Who am I covering here? Goodness gracious, is this Bell? Bell's not even fast. He has an 86 speed. Like how he seems so fast in this drill. It's ridiculous. If I get silver, I'm taking it. There's a zig, but then it just, when you're already going left and you try to go right, it just freezes you. And it gives you no shot at stopping that. At least we'll knock that one free. I hate these drills. I'm glad I got gold with Duke. It took me a few tries. We're not going to get, because we didn't actually tackle him, we're not going to get the multiplier there. Can't catch. Sick. Love that. It's just really irritating. Knock that one free. All right, there's silver. I'm taking silver. I'm happy. I'm happy with silver. Throw the ball. Let me pick it. Oh, okay. He's just gonna drop it. Yep. I'm more than happy with silver on that drill. It's brutal. First press conference of the season. You said in February that you'd win the draft by selecting a difference maker in April. That's right. I think we did. I think we drafted 2. Quarterback, we might have drafted 3. What position specifically do you feel on defense we found the big time difference maker? He's an 80+ overall. You tell us what position. Secondary. What position in the secondary? Goodness gracious, why is this so difficult? Corner. Which player? Good Lord. Oh gosh. I think he's CB3. Most draft experts would disagree with you that he's a difference maker. I don't agree, but that probably won't matter. What? Oh my god, dude. Come on. He's quarterback 3. What are you talking about? This game. And now everyone's morale is down because the game is broken. Unbelievable, dude. Kick rocks. So I do have all 6 of my focus players during the weekly strategy unlocked. So these are the 6 that we're going with. We're going with Max Duke at wide receiver, Jeremiah Matthews, Devontae Eason, our rookie center, George Tuck, our rookie off-ball linebacker, Jamari Thrash in year number 2. We're looking for getting him star dev, and our rookie wide receiver, Josh Park. So 3 wide receivers. We're not going with Duke at corner because he's already an 81, 82, and I'm assuming he's a superstar, probably a superstar X Factor. So he's going to develop fairly quickly, and corners develop fairly quick. So I'm not really worried about him. And I did want to get Mike Hall in here. So at some point, maybe if we find out Parks has like superstar dev, or if Jeremiah Matthews has at some point, I'm going to take one of these guys off and put Mike Hall in here, I think. But yeah, that's going to be the 6 for now. And then let's take a look to see if we have any injuries going into this week. I'm excited for preseason, though. We're going to find out a lot of things about this team, right? Especially at wide receiver. We're going to learn a lot. I'm not trading Jerry Jeudy yet. It's going to be post preseason to see like if we wanted it's a little bit of a risk trading a player that you need for your rookie quarterback, right? So I'm not positive about trading him because he is a good player. Now, he does drop the ball quite a bit. +2 power moves for Isaiah McGuire. And another skill point here for McGuire as he gets... Oh, he didn't get any power moves, though, that time. His power moves, though, an 85. Man, I expect big things from Isaiah McGuire this season. I really do. George Tuck has 2 as well. We're going to do run stopper for him. But, yeah, I'm excited to see the preseason and how... Specifically how the wide receivers do, because that will determine a lot of things. Getting George Tuck, block shedding is now up to 69. So only 82 speed, but 88 acceleration, which is good. So hopefully we can get George Tuck to be a main player there at the linebacker position. We're going to go elusive back for Jerome Ford. He's up to an 88 overall, +4 spin move. And he's X Factor. Remember, we got him X Factor just off of the season that he had. Max Duke at corner has an upgrade. We're going to give him... I guess we'll just give him man. I could give him... No, we'll give him man. He's an 83 overall, +2 man, +2 play rec. He's going to be a great player, and that's why I don't really need him as focus player, and I don't want to do those drills. I just refuse. Jeremiah Matthews, man, I don't know really what to do. Deep accuracy actually might be a big one. I might actually go with maybe just field general then instead of strong arm. We'll do field general. See if we get deep accuracy here. We might have to do deep. Throw accuracy deep. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what the best attribute upgrade it is for quarterbacks. Derek Forrest, we will do run support. We did struggle to stop the run last year, and that's why getting someone like Christian Barmore is really, really tempting. So, like I said, we'll have to see how the other young receivers do to determine that. Eason, we're going to work on pass protection. That's going to be the biggest thing for me. I mean, he's a center, so run blocking as well and getting around the edge and being a lead blocker is a big deal as well. Jamari Thrash will do a playmaker, 77 overall. Man, by the end of the season, I feel like he could be like an 85. I mean, +3 spectacular catch there. He's a really good player, has aggressive catch, has run after catch, doesn't have possession catch, but he's a really, really good player, man. I can't believe we did not get him star dev last year. I can't believe that the game didn't give us that. Jordan Hicks, 74 overall, 33. He did regress, so obviously we're gonna have to draft outside linebacker in the offseason as well. Josh Parks, we're gonna give him playmaker. He's the 6'6" wide receiver. We just need everything. We need route running for him, catching traffic, spectacular catch. He does have aggressive catch and possession catch, not catch after or run after catch. But he's a man. I have a feeling he's gonna be like an insane player. Like, I have a feeling he's going to be ridiculous in this series, and I'm really excited to see being a second, third round pick. It's just insane. So let's get into preseason here. We're playing the moments in every preseason game, but I'm excited to see how these guys do. First opportunity here in the preseason as we are in the first quarter. Now remember, in this first game, it will be starters playing. Let's use our tuck here as this will be a handoff, and JOK, nice tackle there on Gibbs, and it will be a 2nd and 9. Good to see Myles Garrett back. Obviously, he missed the end of last season. But, I mean, we finished the season really strong. That's to the back of the end zone. Nearly picked by Denzel Ward. Got to hold on to that. Now 3rd and 9. Let's see if we can get a stop here in the red zone. And that's going to be wide open. And that's going to be a touchdown. Jamison Williams with the touchdown catch. It was a great play call there. He was wide open. So first quarter here, and the offense moving the ball. but it is 3rd and 10. So we got an empty backfield. Jeremiah Matthews making his debut. And, oh, boy. We're already in trouble. Oh, boy. Yep, and we're sacked. Okay, well, there's a rookie moment. It doesn't seem as fast as I thought he would with that 97 speed. Unfortunately, or 90, not 97, 94? I don't know. I don't remember. That was a mistake, obviously. All right, well, on to Zach Wilson and the Browns, and immediately he gets sacked. Offensive line not holding up there. Going to set up a screenplay here to A.J. Dillon. They're blitzing, and we can't get the ball out. Okay, I guess the offensive line is just not going to show up here. Not great. Little worried about injuries now to the offensive line because, obviously, the backups can't do squat. Nice ball there, and it's David Bell down to the 1. Nearly had a touchdown. We'll go ahead and hand it off. A.J. Dillon, the power back here, the new power back in Cleveland, and he will rush it in. First touchdown of the season for the Cleveland Browns, and it's A.J. Dillon rushing it in. All right, good drive there from Zach Wilson. And now the defense, the backups in the game, although JOK is in the game. Don't love that, but Max Duke, he's in the game. And I got stuck. It doesn't matter. It's going to be a slant touchdown. Williams. And Detroit will take a 14-7 lead. All right. Well, our defense not looking great. 3rd and 4. Max Duke is in the game, but he's in the backfield. Interesting. And we'll get it underneath. It's Darden with the catch. Zach Wilson, 81 yards passing so far. 2nd and 1. And we will be at the 2-minute warning here, down to 14-7. Not a ton of defense in this first half. Who do we got on the field here? Tillman's in the game. Bell on the outside. And I'm going to get it across. That's going to be caught. It's Darden with the catch. Touchdown, Cleveland. Great ball by Zach Wilson, and Jalen Darden gets in the end zone. It's a great throw and a great catch. Contested and everything. In traffic. Nice grab. 1:37 here as Max Duke is in the game, and he's going to be open. We're going to lob it up. It's picked. Bad throw. Bad throw from Zach Wilson. It's way behind Max Duke. That needs to be way out. It was way behind Duke, unfortunately. And Detroit will take over. Max, he had him. He had him beat. It was just way, way behind him. And down goes the quarterback for Detroit. It's Watson with the sack. I'm not actually sure who the backup is in Detroit right now. We'll see if it doesn't show a name. Oh, it's Marcus Mariota. Wow, okay. So the backup quarterback in Detroit, Marcus Mariota. And he will check it down. That's to their tight end. Down to the 10-yard line. So 3rd and 5. Why is JOK in the game? That is so irritating. Mariota trying to take off, but JOK and Watson will bring him down. Nice play there. It'll be 4th and 12, and we'll just let the clock run. That's fine. We'll end the first half down as 17-14. Back on defense here, trying to prevent Detroit from getting into the end zone, and that's going to be caught out of bounds at the 2. Marcus Mariota, 148 yards and a touchdown here in this first preseason game. There's Burke, the other off-ball rookie linebacker, and he can't shed any blocks. And it will be a rushing touchdown for the Detroit Lions. So 3rd and 3 for Cleveland's offense at midfield. Duke is in the game. Darden's in the game. And down goes Zach Wilson. Didn't really see anyone open. It's going to be 4th and 10, and we'll have to go ahead and punt. 3rd and 5, and Strong Jr. wide open, and he dropped it. It's a little overthrown from Zach. Oh, my goodness. They left him wide open, wasn't covered at all. And it's not executed. That's going to be a 1st down to Bell. Barely. 166 yards for Zach Wilson, but he's thrown 2 picks in this game. Bell is going to be in motion here. Duke has a little hook route, and that's where nope, it's picked. Oh boy, this is not going well. 5 total turnovers in this game for the Browns as Wilson gets hit as he throws, and that will be incomplete. So 3rd and 10, and I'm going to roll out, get it to the tight end. He gets 2 feet in. We're going to go for it here. It was a gain of, I think, 6, right? It was 3rd and 10? I don't know. I don't remember. Wilson, though, back to throw. And nope, that's another interception. Everything is just completely covered. Not a great showing from Zach Wilson. Okay. 6 turnovers for the Browns in this game. My goodness. What are we doing? And that's going to be caught by Duke. Using that speed over the middle of the field. Nice grab there. Nice throw from Zach Wilson. And he's hit it. I'm assuming a lot of the turnovers are coming from the offensive line not being able to protect whatsoever. I'm going to put Duke on a go. Try to use his 97 speed. Now he's going to be double covered. But we'll get that over the middle. Darden with another catch. Darden's been good in this game. He's had a really good day. We have a lot of depth at wide receiver. That's why the Jerry Jeudy thing, I don't know. Being able to get Christian Barmore seems like the better option. As I'm going to give Duke a chance here. At 6'1", he couldn't pull it in. Had a smaller corner on him. Went with the aggressive catch, but couldn't haul it in. So 2nd and 10 now. We'll get it underneath, and it's going to be Porsche. And Porsche, not Porsche. I don't know how to read. I don't know what his name is. Proche? I don't know. I have no idea. Quick throw on the outside. It's incomplete. Another just not accurate throw from Zach Wilson. Duke back in the game. 2nd and 10. And under pressure again. Good Lord. 5 sacks. A ton of pressures. Yeesh. Not very confident in the offensive line. That's for sure. As that's going to be dropped by Duke. And it'll be 4th and 20. So Duke playing a lot on offense and obviously on defense. Not making a ton of plays, but that's going to be caught by Proche? I don't know. I don't know how to say his name. It was a hell of a catch, though. Great throw from Zach. Another 4th down conversion. We'll get that over the middle. It's Duke. He holds on to it this time, and it'll be 2nd and goal from the 4. Under a minute here. Wilson back to throw. Has Strong, and it's knocked away. Again, and not an accurate throw. These throws are just terrible. So 3rd and goal from the 4. And that's going to be caught by David Bell. Touchdown to Cleveland. David Bell making a nice play there. And that should just about do it. All right, well, not a good day for Wilson. 4 interceptions in this game. Threw the ball 50 times. Jeremiah Matthews, 3 of 6 for 30 yards. Only played in the first quarter. The Lions have Khalil Herbert, who ran the ball well. Dillon, 7 for 27 and a touchdown. Ford had 4 carries for 15 yards. Receiving-wise, Darden had a really good day. 8 for 95 and a touchdown. Prochet, I believe, James Prochet, 6 for 89. He had a good day. David Bell, 5 for 53 and a touchdown. Duke, 3 for 28. Parham, 2 for 13. Thrash, 1 catch for 10 yards. And then defensively, JOK had 8 tackles. 8 tackles for Nathaniel Watson. He had a sack and a half as well. Mike Hall Jr. with the sack. Myles Garrett with the sack. No interceptions for our defense. 2 pass deflections for Cameron Mitchell. 2 for Ward and 1 for Derek Forrest.